Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Robert Alai reacted to what William Ruto did in regards to what's going on in Niger, where President Bazoum was ousted. President Bazoum was the first elected leader to succeed another in Niger since independence in 1960. So this is what William Ruto responded to. When he called for immediate ceasefire, he called for stoppage of what the military were doing there, because Niger has always had this kind of coups before. So what they did this time round is what William Ruto responded to almost instantly when he castigated these people for making that kind of attempt. So Robert Alai has responded to William Ruto and told William Ruto, "Mr. Please stop talking too much." That's what he told William Ruto. Stop talking too much. I want to read to you that tweet where Robert Alai says these words. "You can't offer to mediate when you attack one side. Secondly, Mr. Please stop talking too much. You are leading Kenya, not the world." I think he was reacting to that statement by William Ruto and also by a tweet that was sent by Citizen Kenya TV. There's a Twitter handle which said, "President Ruto condemns Niger coup, offers to mediate." That is what the statement said. So Kileleshwa MCA Robert Alai, we know is one of the known bloggers here in Kenya, reacted to William Ruto's sentiments, and he told William Ruto, "You cannot offer to mediate when you attack one side." Before we go further, maybe it's important if I share with you that statement where William Ruto makes the call for a ceasefire. Check this video.
This day, Africa suffered a serious setback in its democratic gains as the aspirations of the people of Niger for constitutional democracy were subverted by an unconstitutional change of government that deposed Mohamed Bazoum, a democratically elected president. The Republic of Kenya joins the rest of the world to condemn in the strongest terms this unconstitutional act that subverts democracy through a coup d'etat and calls for the immediate release of President Mohamed Bazoum, who is reportedly seized by members of the Presidential Guard.
Niger's President Mohamed Bazoum has been removed from power. That's according to a group of soldiers who appeared on national TV late Wednesday. Bazoum had been detained for hours by his own guards in the presidential palace.
Welcome to this edition of Eye on Africa here on France 24. I'm Jean-Emile Jamin. Coming up on the show, the leader of Niger's Presidential Guard announces himself as the country's new head of state after overthrowing President Mohamed Bazoum in a...
Was it necessary for Ruto to respond almost instantly? Of course, he's the head of state. Maybe it was right according to him. But according to what Robert Alai says is that Ruto angechukua muda wake kwanza adili na grave issues za Kenya. Achane na ile mambo ya Niger kwanza. Asiongelele mambo ya Niger. Kwa sababu unaona kama ile swala la Sudan walikataa mediation yake. Kwa sababu gani? Waliangalia venye aliongea, wakaona pana huyu tayari amesha show side. When you're a peacemaker, when you want to mediate, according to what I see there, online, what people are saying, especially what Robert Alai is saying, if you want to mediate, you don't take sides. You just become a neutral party. When you become a neutral party, then you offer a listening ear to the two parties. Unakuwa mtu katikati tu. Because in mediation it's all about give and take. Give and take. That's why you find that Kofi Annan in 2007, he knew that there was something wrong with this election, that probably Mwai Kibaki hakushinda. He knew from the look of things, from the control of parliament and everything, Raila alikuwa ameshinda. But then he knew there was give and take. So Mwai Kibaki had to give some ministerial posts. And also Raila Amolo Odinga had to give out that quest for the presidency that back then. Ili wawe on the common ground. And this meeting was I think 3 people attended. It was Kofi Annan, it was Kibaki, and it was Raila. So in that give and take, policy, there was a middle ground and a way they could understand. So what Robert Alai seems to be saying here, I think makes sense, because you are not supposed to take sides. Yeah? Because he says that the president has strongly condemned the ongoing coup in Niger, describing it as an unconstitutional change of government. He expressed concern that the group is undermining the democratic progress made by African nations. So what is Mohamed Bazoum supposed to do right now? This Niger coup leader who has taken over the helm of Niger will not release President Mohamed Bazoum until all issues are put in place, the signatures and the like, a total handover has been done. He will not relinquish, they will not leave Mohamed Bazoum. That's the thing according to the previous coups that we've seen. So General Abdurrahman Chiani, who is now the head of state, courtesy of what the rebels, or courtesy of what the coup leaders, the coup leaders said, that they appointed him as the head of state. So because that is what they made as a move here, ladies and gentlemen, then that means that it will take some time before they release the former president, Mohamed Bazoum. And I want to underscore, ladies and gentlemen, that according to Niger's history, President Bazoum alikuwa elected constitutionally. But probably there are things he could not deliver. That's why the coup leaders wanaona, hapana, huyu ako maybe slow, ama huyu kuna kitu afanyi, ama huyu kuna ABCD, ndio maana tumemtoa. Unajua nchi nyingi za West Africa. Huko West Africa huwa kuu zimejaa tele. In East Africa, I think these are the peaceful areas whereby coups hazionekani. The only place kuu ilijaribiwa ilikuwa ni, I think hapo 80s hapo. Of course Uganda pia kuna hiyo coups and the like, and vitu kama hizo zilifanyika wakati huo, lakini siku hizi since 1980 going forward, East Africa totally elections and no coup. Robert Alai is telling William Ruto, wacha kuongea sana, focus on Kenya, don't focus on the world. You're not the president of the world. Maybe you could have waited for some time, tension ionekane imefika yapi, alafu there could have been a call for mediation, maybe back hapo. Lakini it's like 2 days after the coup. In fact, the same day this coup happened, I think he reacted. So that reaction is what Robert Alai is talking about. Stop creating enmities with other countries. That is what Robert Alai means. You see, you remember this issue over Al-Hatta and Galgalo of Sudan. There's this war that's going on where Al-Hatta is probably the head of state there. Galgalo is the second in command, but one want to unseat the other because it is alleged from what we've seen that they were supposed to be that the faction of led by Galgalo, some of those forces were supposed to be put in the Sudan army, but they were not incorporated in that army. So that explains why kuna hii issue. So I think Galgalo thinks that Al-Hatta thinks that if these forces are incorporated in the Sudanese army, one has a later resistance and which might lead to a coup. So one faction fears a coup, the other faction feels that it's being sidelined. Gone are the days where a coup used to be done. These days ni kura tu. Lakini hata kama ni kura tu, ilikuwa William Ruto respond almost instantly. That is according to Robert Alai, that William Ruto inafaa shughulikie vitu za Kenya, sio vitu za the whole world. So ladies and gentlemen, can you tell us below the comment section there? And also I'd like to urge you to please stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.